Parliament has been paralyzed for months after what has been the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. That's why this morning I advised the Governor-General that we need a new session of Parliament. She has granted this request, and the House will now be prorogued until March 24th. Over the holidays, I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future. Throughout the course of my career, any success I have personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement. So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the President of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option in that election.
Since yesterday, I have listened to this video more than 5 times, and then asking myself a lot of questions regarding my own country, Cameroon, and President Biya, who have been in power for 42 years, and the country is not moving ahead, but he refused to go on retirement. That somebody would observe himself, examine himself, and say he is not capable. That the people deserve to choose somebody who is better to handle the internal affairs of his country. Have this kind of freedom, the free will that somebody would just get up and a leader and say he is resigning. Why some leaders, things are not moving. Everybody in the country rejected him, but he refused to go. Why? Is the question TFA Talking Point is asking. Why? I came to observe some certain things. And before we talk about it, please subscribe to our channel and also share the video, because we wish many people to hear our voice and our proposal regarding societal problems and our own proposal. So I came to observe that people who freely say they want to resign, leaders, are people whose hands are clean. I came to discover that most of the leaders who hold on to power is because of the dirty work that they have done, dirty things that they have done, evil things that they have done against the people. And what is keeping them there is fear, revenge, what they have done against people. I believe this is the only thing that is holding President Biya in power. There is nobody that will sit somewhere leading people and the people are crying and the person will not deem it necessary to say, I'm going to do something, I'm going to leave. It means that I am not leading them the right way. For 42 years as the president of Cameroon, President Biya, for 42 years, has not achieved anything in Cameroon or for Cameroonians. There is no one thing that if you ask him today, what is it exactly that you gave to the people, that you hold on to the power, that you are the right person. The people are the one choosing you. And every Cameroonian go and ask anywhere, you say, I want President Biya to go. Who are the Cameroonians electing him? That is the question we are asking. The whole issue is that President Biya cannot go. One, because he is sitting on something. He is covering something. He has stolen, looted, and embezzled a lot from Cameroon. President Biya has trampled upon many Cameroonians, and he knows that thousands of them are waiting to revenge. And if he happens to leave the presidency, life will be miserable for him. And that is the whole issue. President Biya is also in power because those he selected, the wicked Cameroonian he selected to form his government since the day he took over office, all of them are covering something. And they are using President Paul Biya as an umbrella to cover their evil. And that is why they are doing everything possible to remain in power, for President Paul Biya to remain in power, so that he will keep on covering their evil. They will use what they will take, the taxpayer money, to buy the very people, the common people, to vote for them, to support them. They threaten, they are intimidating, they are blackmailing many. Nearly all elite, all politicians, all top government officials, all traditional rulers are intimidating and blackmailing their people, their own relatives. Whenever they are supporting somebody, they allow everybody poor, and then they are giving the little, maybe paying their children's school fees, and then they give you an instruction: if you do not support me, I'm going to stop paying your school fee. Because of poverty, everybody have to support them. You will hear things in Cameroon like, hey, our brother is there, our own relatives is there, somebody from our tribe is there. We have to show our support to President Paul Biya. This is the main problem in Cameroon. That he sat with his family and they discuss as a family and say, no, this thing will frustrate our lives. It will frustrate our enjoyment. I asked that President Paul Biya, Santa Biya, and Brendan Biya, Fran Biya, and all of them, what do they usually discuss on the dining table? What? There is one Africa, there is one Guinea president in Africa, in which they sat and he came up and said he would not run for the upcoming presidential election. Because of what? Because the wife told him that they have received enough insult. People are insulting them for nothing, so they should not go in for. And then he said he will not go in. 53 years old man. But President Paul Biya is 92, holding on to power. He must be there. Why? I don't know whether he usually listens to all this. The whole issue is that if anybody working anywhere, and then you see the person who tried to struggling by all possible means not to leave his position, know that he has done something. There is something he is covering there. Any free hand can resign at any time. When you are not covering anything, when you are not hiding anything, you can resign at any time. The pressure and the embarrassment, the insult that leaders usually receive, there is nobody that will be willing to stay there for long. If you see anybody staying there for long, then the person is covering something. And this is exactly what is happening in Cameroon with President Paul Biya. Congratulations to you when you observe yourself and see that you are not capable to lead the people. And then you sincerely say, I am leaving.